AWS platform. So we're going to go here. Sorry. So when you come to the AWS platform, it says create a free account. One thing with AWS is that it gives you a free account for a year, and aside the free account for a year, there are still free services that you can run more than a year. After the year expires, you can still have some free services for more than a year, or even 2 years or 3 years more. So we're going to click create a free account. So this is what it's going to look like to sign up for AWS account. You click, you put they say root user email address, so you just put your email address, any email address that you have access to, and then you put a username that you want to link to that email address, and you choose verify email address. It's a very simple process. So once you're done creating the account, let me show you what to do next. Let me sign into my I'll sign into my account to show you what to expect once you finish signing in. It's going to ask you for your card details. It's a simple process. You put your card details, you put your email address, you put your billing address, just put all the information it requires from you, and then you should get to the complete stage. Don't choose IAM user, choose root user, and then you put that email address that you used to sign up for AWS. You choose it, you pick it, you insert it, sorry, and then you put your password. Okay, so it's going to open this page. You put you have to type this to make sure you're not a robot or something. And don't put space when you're typing this authentication. Don't put the space character or use the space bar. Just put it as it is. BTYNF8. Okay, so now we are signed in. So when you're signed in, and if you don't see this exact page that I'm looking at, okay, this is my EC2 dashboard. But in case to get to this EC2 dashboard, you just come to this search bar and put EC2. So EC2 is a product for computing, for cloud computing. So you come here. Instead of just clicking this, you can come and click instance, because it's a cloud instance we're trying to create. So once you search for EC2 instance, once you search for EC2 in this search bar, and you click instance, it's going to open these instances. So but you're not going to see anything here. These are my instances that I have running. This place is going to be empty. So for you're going to click launch instance. So you can come here and pick launch instance, or you just click launch instance straight. Okay, so in this name tag, you're just going to put any name that you want your instance to be called. It can be anything. You can just call it my server. Let's call it my server. So, or no, let's call it server 1. So let's call it server 1. Okay, and then you're going to have to pick an operating system, an OS that your server is going to run on. So I want my server to run on Ubuntu. You can pick any other server you want here, but I want my server to run on Ubuntu. And then you scroll down. It says verified provider. That means you're good to go. It says you're free tier eligible. That means I'm not going to pay for this instance. This also says free tier eligible. I'm not going to pay for this instance. Here it now says key pair. So this key pair is like your public key. This is what is going to be used to connect. If it's going to give you, when you select, okay, let's create a key pair first. So I'm going to say key pair name. Let's call it key 1. Let's call it practice key. So after typing practice key, we scroll down. You are going to leave it on RSA. It's a type of encoding, and then you're going to leave it as .pem. It's a format which you're going to get. So we're going to click create key pair. Now I have it has once you create key pair, it automatically downloads that file into your system, into your laptop. So we're back to our launching page. You just scroll down. Firewall, this networking settings, make sure for beginners, make sure you tick this box and tick this box also. It will help you to be able to easily connect to this server. But if you're not a beginner, you can configure this to exactly what you want it to be. So I think we are good to go. So we click launch instance. So this instance is being created. Instance is just like an operating system on the cloud. Like it's not presently in your front, but it exists somewhere else. So and that key that we created is going to be needed to connect to this. So once you see this, you click connect to instance. You can also click create billing alert. Create billing alert is just in case your instance used too much, in case this instance that you created uses too much resources, this billing alert is going to send you an email that, oh, your instance that you're running is using too much of the free resources, we're going to start billing you now. If not, they might just start billing you. But for this practice session, we're not going to use any resource that will need billing. But for an intensive operation that you want to carry out, you have to create a billing alert. So when you outuse your free resources, you get a billing alert to your email. So this is where we are when we finish launching our instance. Our instance is running right now on Ubuntu OS, and to connect to this is called the EC2 instance connect. This place you just get your username. Your server now is called Ubuntu. That's the username of your server. And then and then this is your public IP. You're going to need this to connect to your server. Then you go to SSH client. SSH client is just an easy way to connect to your server. This is what we need here. ssh.i practice key. This is the key that we created. But for us to use, I'm going to show you how to use this code as it is. You copy this, you copy that code, then you go to your terminal. I'm going to be using VS Code terminal.